Hello everyone and welcome to this video. I will talk about the astrology of July and of August 2023. And yes, welcome to my channel. Welcome, I'm Verena Borell, Evolutionary astrologer, and I also channel the Akashic Records. And yeah, let's dive in. I will share my screen to show you one chart that is pretty important. So you see here the chart of the upcoming, for me now, upcoming. So today, when I record this video, it's July 13th, 2023. And we have a new moon in Cancer on July 17th. And this time is, I'm living in Austria, so you have Central European times. And you see here, Sun and Moon are in Cancer. And in this video, I will talk more about the energy of Mars in Virgo. Mars is together with Pallas Athena in Virgo. And the energy of Pluto squaring the lunar nodes. And the lunar node shift into Aries and Libra just a couple of hours after the new moon takes place. So you see here, the nodes are already during this new moon on 0 degrees 0. So I think it's just, yeah, it's a matter of minutes that the nodes move into Aries and Libra. So we then have the North Node in Aries and the South Node in Libra. And I will also talk about Jupiter in Taurus, who builds a trine to Mars in Virgo. And I will talk about the upcoming Venus cycle, the new Venus cycle. Venus will go retrograde in Leo and then start a new cycle on August 13th in Leo, around 20 degrees. And then we'll start a completely new 19-month cycle in Leo. And she's now wrapping up her cycle in Capricorn that she started in January 2023. So, but now I will close the chart and talk more about the energetics. So I will start with Mars and Pallas Athena in Virgo. I have the feeling that, so Mars moved into Virgo on Monday, July 10th. And he moved together with Pallas Athena. So I have really this feeling that at the moment, it's like a deep cleanse. It's really about cutting off what is no longer serving us. It's about finding clarity, finding focus on what is really necessary and important for us. Now, Mars in Virgo is really about cleaning up all the stuff that is no longer serving you, and becoming crystal clear what is important right now and taking one step at a time. And Pallas Athena helps us. Pallas Athena is such a wonderful visionary, but also very objective energy. She helps us to step back and detach from too many emotional entanglements, to see clearly what is needed, and then come back to find new creative solutions. And it's really about, why shall we clean and clear up and focus? It's about creating space. We create space for a new life and a new world. And Mars builds a trine to Jupiter and Taurus. And I think Mars in Virgo and Jupiter and Taurus teach us so strongly that expansion, peace, abundance comes through focus and simplicity. When we cut off everything what is no longer serving us, and we just stay with the things that are really important and valuable for us, that's true abundance. Abundance comes through simplicity. The simpler our life is, the more abundant we can feel. The more space we create, the more joy and love and everything we really truly desire can come in. When there's too much stuff in your life and you have all your hands are full with doing, nothing can come to you. And I think at the moment, especially at the end of July, it's really with Mars and Virgo, it's like going through your life and cleaning up all the stuff. And I think that it is so important, because we have also Pluto squaring the lunar nodes. Pluto in Capricorn is actually in Capricorn, was at the beginning of the year, shortly in Aquarius. And Pluto is squaring the lunar nodes the whole year of 2023 in a 10-degree orb. But in the last week of July, Pluto will have exact squares to the lunar nodes that have then already moved into Aries and Libra. I will talk about that later. But what does that mean? I think Pluto in Capricorn, Pluto retrograde in Capricorn, squaring the lunar nodes at the end of July, plus Mars and Pallas Athena in Virgo, plus Jupiter in Taurus. So by sign, they build a grand Earth trine. Not by degree, but by sign. I think it's really about where is it important in your life to go back, to work on your foundations, to clean what is no longer necessary, what is no longer serving, and to see what needs some work, what needs some, where do you need to go back to work again on your foundations so that you can move forward. So it's really about this Pluto square to the lunar nodes asks us, what did you oversee? What do you still need to work on, fix, clean, restructure? The ruling planet of Pluto in Capricorn is Saturn, who is actually retrograde in Pisces. So what structures are no longer serving us? What do we need to restructure so that we can move forward? Every time when a planet is squaring the nodes, it's like a skipped step. We have to integrate this, the energies of this planet so that we can move forward in our soul's evolution. And I think with Pluto and Capricorn, it's really about, okay, where do I still have old conditionings inside myself? Where do I still need to heal and to liberate inside of myself and outside as well? Where do I still stick to rules and roles that are outdated? And what do I need to restructure? What structures are serving me? So where is it important to put on some work and to maybe again get a little bit dirty and really make it clean up and create a stable ground? Why do we want to create a stable ground? And why is it so important to make space? Because there's so much new energy coming in, reflected by the lunar node shift from Taurus and Scorpio into Aries and Libra, and reflected by the new Venus cycle in Leo. So with the lunar nodes in Taurus and Scorpio, the lunar nodes have been in Taurus and Scorpio since January 2022. And this was the time when the Venus cycle in Capricorn, that is coming to an end now too, also started. So a Venus cycle is 19 months long, and the lunar nodes are almost around 18 months in one sign before they change. So we have this, in this time, we have this, they are very parallel, that the new Venus cycle starts and the new, the lunar nodes shift. So with Taurus and Scorpio, without going too deep into this topic, it was all about death and rebirth. We really prepared our ground. We digged deep. We died and resurrected. We prepared the ground. And it was really about, with Taurus and Scorpio, there was so much pain, but also growing pain. There was so much healing. We became really aware of our values, what we really need and want. And we became aware of our heartfelt desires. Really, what wants my heart? Not what wants society doing, what shall I do in the eyes of others, but really about what do I truly want and need? What does my body need? What does I need to feel peace, to feel love, to feel joy, to feel abundant? And now, so it was really The Scorpio and Taurus are both fixed signs. It was very working on your foundations, working with your soul and with your soil. So really doing the deep, deep work. And Pluto in Capricorn helps us to, now scaring the lunar nodes, to see, okay, what did you oversee? What needs some more work? And the Venus cycle in Capricorn, who is coming to an end, also was all about deconditioning from outdated rules and roles, really stepping into self-sovereignty, seeing what is really important for you. And now when the lunar nodes shift into Aries and Libra, we are getting ready. So the lunar nodes are in Aries and Libra so in July, on July 17th, they shift, and then they are in Aries and Libra for 18 months. So plenty of time to do the Aries North Node work and the Libra South Node work. What does that mean? I feel that that means to really stepping forward now. And because of that, we have this Pluto square to the lunar node, so really, and the Mars in Virgo. Now cleaning up, clearing the space so that we then can step up, go forward, move forward. And maybe you already got a sense what this new version of your life, this new version of yourself is all about during the first Aries solar eclipse that we experienced in March 2023. And at that time, Pluto was already in Aquarius. Pluto will re-enter Aquarius, I think, in January 2025. So maybe look back or remember what was in the room for you in March, and really feel what are you ready to go for. So I think the Aries North Node is really about stepping into your leadership, into the leadership role of your life, becoming the leader of your life, going forward. Now you did so much work with the lunar nodes in Scorpio and Taurus. Now it's really to on the base, on the foundation, with the foundation of that, you know what are your values, that you know what you need. Now you can step forward and become the leader of your life. And plus the new Venus cycle in Leo builds a trine, a fire trine to the North Node in Aries too. So we have this these energies reflected by the planets, by Venus and by the North Node, which are all around really stepping into your fire, tending to your fire, stepping into the role of becoming the leader of your life, stepping into your creatrix and creative powers, really creating a new life and a new world. So when you create a new life, you create a new world, a life that is more aligned with your Taurus values, a life that is more aligned with your Venus heart. And finding a good way to lead your life, letting go of old conditioning around leadership, around domineering leadership, and really becoming this Aries spark, this spark of source that is coming to Earth to build a new life. And I think that it's really now time in the next 18 months to allow yourself to step forward, to allow yourself to let go of this idea, South Node in Libra, that you must fulfill expectations, that you must people please, that you must fawn, that you must take care of the needs of others to be safe. It's really about finding the safety inside of you and moving forwards, allowing yourself to be seen as you are, allowing yourself to really create this life that you truly want and need. And when it comes from your heart, it is actually the life and the version of yourself that is true and authentic, and that is in alignment with peace and love. And I think that it's really about, with this Venus and Leo cycle and the North Node in Aries, allowing ourselves to create and to play again. With Venus and Leo, it's really about playing on a stable ground. So we created the stable ground with the North Node in Taurus and the Venus and Capricorn cycle. And now we are getting ready to play on a stable ground. And now in July, with Pluto squaring the nodes and Mars in Virgo, we are finishing up the preparation. So we do again clearing space, stable ground, foundations, creating structures. Saturn is still retrograde, so that we then later in summer, in autumn, and so on next year really come into this forward movement and in self-expression, creativity, joy, creating something new. Yeah, working on our personal brand in a way. Yeah, Aries is so much about, okay, here I am and I'm allowed to take up space. And I really recommend you to come to my Venus cycle in Leo workshop. I will talk so much about this idea of our creative power and yeah, our ability to be seen and to self-express in my Venus cycle in Leo workshop. It's in English and it's in German, and you get the recording, so it's live on July 14th and 15th. But yeah, you can watch the recording. No need to attend live. And it's really relevant for the next 19 months. So I highly recommend to buy my Venus cycle in Leo workshop. Again, it's in English and in German language. So, but I think that there is one important thing that I want to say about Cancer, the Cancer new moon, because I think it's no coincidence that the Cancer new moon takes place when the lunar nodes shift into Aries and Libra, because Cancer builds by sign, not by degree in this time, by sign is square to Aries and Libra. And I think that this Cancer new moon, in the moment when the lunar nodes shift, are really telling us that it's all about coming from a place of inner security, nourishment, nurturing, and a very feminine energy. I'm not saying female, I'm saying feminine. It's about not burning out with all of this fire energy, North Node in Aries, Venus in Leo. It's really about trusting in the natural cycles of creation. When we create, we are doing something that is very natural. Our nature is to create. Nature creates. But it's a cyclical process. Even though our patriarchal domineering culture has told us that creation and productivity is linear, that it's all about up, 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 push, 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 it's not. Then we are burning out. Then we are not tending to our flame. Then we are burning out. And this Cancer new moon is also answering to Jupiter and Taurus, because with the earth sign, the yin earth sign Taurus, we have also this principle of finding your own pace, trusting and allowing to flow and go with the natural pace, with the natural cycles. And the natural cycles of our creativity, of our productivity, mean that we rest, that we nurture our emotional body, Cancer, and our physical body. It's really important now and for over the next month. I feel this Mars and Virgo energy, I feel this Jupiter and Taurus energy, I feel this Cancer new moon energy really about telling us, okay, darling, come back to yourself, look inside. What do you need to create this new life, to step forward? Because we just can step forward when we are well nurtured. We just can create something that is really in alignment with our heart when we come from a place of peace and when we come from a place of being well-resourced. So I think our main task for the next weeks, additionally to clearing up and making space, is really to nurture ourselves, to give ourselves time to rest. And Pluto in Capricorn squaring the lunar nodes also tells us that, I think. It's also telling us Capricorn, a very healthy expression of Capricorn is taking the responsibility for your emotional needs, for your needs, really allowing yourself the time to build something that is sustainable. Here, it's not about rushing into the new Aries North Node, shadow. It's not about completely forgetting being so lit up, Venus in Leo. It's really about creating from a place of peace, creating something that is sustainable. And yes, that means sometimes that we have to try new things and that we are very in a fiery energy, but then again, come back, allow yourself rest, ask yourself, what do I need? What does my body need? Nurturing ourselves. Because there's one other thing I think is really important, this Jupiter in Taurus. I think that it's all about sometimes the contrast or the gap between what we desire, what we want to do, and what we want to create, North Node in Aries, Venus in Leo, and our somatic capacity. Jupiter and Taurus, but also Uranus and Taurus. So it's often because stepping up. So one facet of that is that we maybe want to create something, but we are actually tired. So we need to rest. We need to give ourselves some more time so that we then can create from a resourced place. The other thing that is important is that showing up for yourself, stepping into your leadership role, and so on. That sounds good, but it's actually super scary for a system that is traumatized, because being seen is dangerous when you experience trauma. And I think that the most of us experience trauma in this life or our past lives. So there is a lot of healing work to do over the next months, especially on a somatic level, because it might be the case, or it might be that you want to step into your leadership role and you have already healed it on a mental level, on a spiritual level, on a soul level, but your body is still traumatized. Your body is still tensing up and tightening and bracing when you want to step outside. So your body is actually telling you, no, it's fucking dangerous to be seen, or it's fucking dangerous to open up and experience joy. It's fucking dangerous to experience abundance, because abundance means that we have to open up and then we are defenseless. That is scary for our body. And I think that somatic healing is so, so important over the next months, so that we are really able to go forward. Because it's not about dissociating your body. It's not about overriding your boundaries. It's not about pushing yourself into something because you want it so strongly and your body is not ready for that. That is not sustainable. You will burn out. You will have you will be pulled back. I think it's really about embracing the fire energy and then really observing what about my somatic capacity, and really working and doing the healing work, working with somatic practitioners to allow yourself to really create this, what you desire from your heart, and taking your body with you. And again, it's no coincidence that we have a Cancer new moon, which is all about the feminine principle, which is all about natural cycles of rest and activity, which is all about nurturing, nourishing, and the birth. So Cancer is related to the womb, the birth of a new self, of a new world, of a new life. And yeah, I'm super excited. I think that the energy is so intense at the moment, especially in July and in August. And with this lunar node shift, a completely whole new chapter starts, a new chapter in our journey on a personal and individual level, which lasts 18 months. With the new Venus cycle in Leo, again, come to my workshop or buy the workshop. It's about 2 hours long, and I'm just talking about the different Venus phases and Venus and Leo. It's really about, starting a completely new heroine's journey. Venus goes into the underworld and then comes back, and it's all about these Leo topics around being seen, stepping into your creatrix power, playing more on a stable ground. And with Mars and Virgo now in July and August, it's really about, cleaning up, making space. Pluto squaring the lunar nodes, really go back to move forward. Where do you need to work on your foundation so that you can step forward? Where do you need more stability and more structures that are really serving you so that you can play on a stable ground, so that you can create a new life that is sustainable, and really listen to your heart. What does your heart need and desires to step forward? Wow, it's so exciting. And I just want to say again, buy my Venus cycle in Leo workshop. It's completely relevant for the next 19 months. You find all informations in the description below the video. And if you speak German and if you watch this video before August starts, join my Astro Facilitator program. It's my live program. We start in August, and you learn to use astrology as a magical tool to deepen and expand and deepen your practice as a healing practitioner, as someone who works with people. It doesn't matter if you are a designer for personal brands or if you are a yoga teacher, a coach. Astrology is such a powerful tool to support your clients holistically and to really help them do all of these transformational work. And it's the Astro Facilitator program really teaches you astrology as an additional tool for your healing practice. And if that sounds interesting, you find more information in the description of the video too. And I have a beautiful full new moon in Cancer, have a wonderful lunar nodes shift. And of course, I'm also giving one-on-one evolutionary astrology sessions. So if you are interested in seeing, what does that all mean for you and your personal evolution and your soul's journey, book a one-on-one session with me. I would love to see you and support you on your journey. And really important, usually I'm saying that at the beginning of my video, but now I'm saying it at the end. All of these transits, all of these planetary movements, they are never causing something. So it's not, even though sometimes it sounds, when we speak, we say things like Venus and Leo makes that, this and that. It's never that the planets cause anything. The planets are indicate and reflect energy that is in the field and that you can see in the sky, in the heaven with astrology. But there are other divination tools where you can see and feel and experience these energies too. So it's not that the planet caused these energies, it's just that the planets reflect these energies. Very important that you remember that. And astrology can help us to co-create in a very, aligned way with these energies and in a very conscious way. And one other thing, I will give a transits class, a transits course, where you really learn to work with transits. lock their potential for healing and evolution. And you can already sign up for this transit course. It's in English language. There is a wait list. We will start in autumn, winter 2023. And if you sign up for the wait list, you get an exclusive pre-sale discount. So you can already sign up for the wait list. I would love to see you there. Have a beautiful day, night, whenever you are watching that. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and to like the video. And I would love to hear from you. So please leave a comment. See you soon.